All right. Happy Monday, election eve, you trader nerds. Real traders never trade alone. They trade with their fellow nerds. We got DB with us today. We got Don with us. We got Dwayne. We got Hal. We got iPhone. We got Jim B. We got Mo. We got Sean, Stefan, and Vicky with an I. Howdy. Y'all, my name is Sweet Bobby. Pleasure to be with you today. And it is election eve. And it is the day that we need to make sure that our hedge is in place. Let's look forward. We didn't show you this on Friday. We waited to the Muscadine Mafia session, but our indicators all basically said that we should be 67.5% of our entire portfolio into TQQQ. 9.75% of our portfolio should be in TMF, and 22.7% should be in cash or in bill. So we actually bought 98 shares of TQQ, we bought 7 shares of TMF, and we bought an additional 62 shares of bill, and now we are rocking and rolling, baby, and ready to go. Now remember, we added this. This is the newest thing. If the TMF technicals are below their simple moving average and the exponential moving average are both below, then we put much less into TMF. So that's when we only bought 7 shares of TMF. Only 9.75% of our portfolio is into TMF, and we're mostly in cash and TQQQ. So we're going to make sure our hedges are good today. Let's look at the market. The NQ down about 0.5% and a similar number for the E-mini S&Ps. VIX is at 22 and the AD is negative 26 and has been rolling downward, as has the market in NQ and the market in ES. Let's look at our big green monsters for the day. Big green monsters, we're almost at our 50% line on E-mini, so that should serve as a little bit of support. So I wouldn't anticipate much more drop in today. This should serve as support. The 57.17 line should serve as support. Let's look what the NQs look like. NQs are fairly priced as well. Looks like it has a lot more that it could go, though. It's got a floor down here of about whatever this number is, but 19,893 is our ultimate floor right here. So this has much more that the NQ could go down, in my opinion, but we shall see. Let's look at linear regression. Linear regression looks like we are still in that downward spiral. Remember, we were tight as a tick right here, and then we sprung to the downside and created a new lower moving channel. But the overall channel is still positive, though it's not as positive as it was. So that's on the NMEs. All right. So everything I think is looking really, really good. So let's go and check into our accounts and see how much we have as a hedge. Let's close this and get it opening again. So make sure we're in our, what's wrong with this thing? There we go. Make sure we're on this account. And there we go. And we don't want the Bobby account now. We just want that account. And let's look at our activities here. 265 to 165. That's not close to moving. That's not close to moving. That's not close to moving. So we don't really have anything close to moving. So let's see how our hedges are stacked up. And we'll go to the cap requirement page. We'll go to cap requirement. We only want to look at the E-minis and TQQQ. TMF is unrelated. And bill is basically cash, so we don't want to look at those. So let's make sure that this report is up to date and see what we've got here. So if this thing goes up 40 points, that's too high, I think. Today is not November the 1st. Today is November the 4th. Make sure we're on the right day. It says we've got 24,000. Let's double check everything here. Make sure that our hedges are in place. $24,000 worth of protection in the event we go 20% down. Doesn't show TQQ over here. I thought I marked TQQQ. I guess not. Let's go back over to risk analysis now. Okay, that's much better. That's what I thought. We've got $9,720.62, but that is with TQ going down 90%, and we think that it would go down about 60%. So we got about $14,000 worth of protection. Now, we've got some turbulent days coming on. I think what I'm going to do is put on another tranche of a Black Swan hedge, of the Sweet Bobby hedge, just to give me a little bit more. So is it worth $250 to me to have a little hedge going into this election? Abso-freaking-lutely. So let's go to trade. We'll go to ES and let's put this on. So let's go and do about what, 120 days or so. So 116, let's see if we can get 50 wide strikes. We go down to where it's $3, and indeed these are not 50 wide strikes. So we'll go down a little bit more. 116, let's try 109. Probably got to go down further than that. See, $3 strikes are 100 wide. I like them 50 wide, so let's go down to 88 days, and there we'll probably find 50 wide strikes. Let's go down to the $3 and 100 wide strikes. We'll go down just a little bit more. 88, we'll go down to 74. I think that's surely where we'll find our 50 wide strikes. So let's go down to $3. Well, you know, we don't quite have them here. Now, would I rather go here and do 50 wide strikes at 345, 335? Yeah, you know, I could do that, I guess. Yeah, I could do that. But that's going to make those a little bit expensive. Let's go in one more. 74. Let's go to 60 days. It's going in quite a bit. But here we should be able to. Oh my goodness, we don't have all of our. Oh my goodness. That one doesn't have a lot of different expirations, does it? No, not at all. Let's go back to 74. Got to find that sweet spot, folks. So let's go here. And let's do, where's my last 30, 50? Yeah, let's just do this. Let's sell 3 of these. 2, 3. And we want to try to get a bigger credit as we can. So let's try to get that 350 there and see if we can. Nothing. So let's change this to 7 days and see what our thing is here. So ES, replace order. Let's go to 345. Nothing. Jack squat crap, nothing. Let's go down a little bit more. Replace order at 345. I thought we were at 345. With an order update, check your internet and try again. Wow. All right, let's go back to activity. We got this going. I'm going to replace order 345, 340. Why is that doing that? Clear order. Let's go back to activity. Working. Did it feel? The order could not be updated. Cannot update order. Well, what the crap? What the crap? Let's see if it'll let me do this. Let's go. Clear order. We got a working order there. Let's go to activity. Let's cancel that. And we'll go unable to cancel. Well, we got failed. Right when I tried to cancel it. Wow. Okie dokie. Let's see. Field. 345, 3 of them. Now that should not take it out of the working category. Good. So there's no working now. Good. So we got done with that. 210 GTC field. When did that field? 2:10:44 a.m. Wow. Okay, is that right? So let's go back to the trade tab. And we've got those 3. Now let's buy these 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'd like to do it cheap as possible. Can we get them for 325? No. Can we get them for 3? Turn this thing. There we go. Replace. Let's bump them up to 330. And we are filled with our 3.5 there. Right? So we got our 3.5. So now let's see what our hedge looks like. What are y'all chatting about here? There has been an update to the Tasty platform, version 2.2, and I only have version 2.19. So I need to get the update, I guess. Yeah, thank you, DP. All right, so let's see how our thing looks now, y'all. Let's go back to positions. Let's go back to this. And let's get the, oh, wow, look at now. Look at us now. Let's make sure we've got TQQ listed. We don't. ES, analysis, and let's make sure we got all this stuff updated. So instead of $9,000, we've got $37,000. Where's our TQQ? I keep telling y'all that I'm doing this. Okay, so that looks good. Let's move this to 60. So we got $27,000 worth of protections. And it's, I mean, can you imagine? I mean, I'm like, baby, I hope there's unrest. I don't know. I don't really hope there's unrest tomorrow, but you know, uncertainty maybe and a crash coming and we'd be up 27,000. Yeah. Now we would lose $10,000 on our TQQQ, but we would be up 27,000 overall. We'd be up 49,000 on these ES positions. We'd lose 11 here. All three together mean we'd be up 27,000. Let's go to this other account. And I don't think we have a hedge over here. So let's go over here. And it says that we've got, let's see, count requirement with TQQQ, risk analysis. We'll make this 65 and 60, I mean. So we've got 928 over here on this one. That's probably okay. Now this is like a $7,000 or $8,000 account, so I don't think I need to put in $250 right now. We would just know that we're protected to the downside in the event that we get a crash. I think I'm fine with that. Good with that. So y'all make sure that you have your hedges ready just in case, you know, because we're expecting maybe a correction. Doesn't mean it's coming, but it's nice if it does because you go, yeah, baby, I made $928 in a day, or I made 34 or 24,000 in a day. That's really, really nice. All right. So good day to you all. Y'all go out and vote tomorrow if you hadn't already voted. And I love you to pieces, and I will see y'all tomorrow.